Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Great League Remix, and let's see if we can get some wins. So we're going to start off with the Mandibuzz paired with the Steelix and pairing off with the Shadow Quagsire. So we got the Go Goat here, which is interesting. It does have a grass typing, but it's throwing Brick Breaks here. Brick Breaks will debuff our defense. However, we are going to be able to fight back with our own Aerial Ace. And because we did some super effective damage right here, we are going to throw this Aerial Ace on the next available time. We do get a shield out of that situation, so interesting that they're staying in. So far, looks like they're going to throw just Brick Breaks the entire time. They debuffed us so much now that the next Brick Break would soon turn into potential super effective energy there. So looks like they're going to switch out into the Gossify. So big shout out to this opponent here, running some interesting stuff. We do show the correct liquidation. And we're going to be able to get to another Psychic thing here. This is going to get the last shield from our opponent. Okay, we barely don't get the farm down, but we're going to allow this one to go through. It barely doesn't quite KO. They're going to come back in with their Carbink for the close, but unfortunately for them, we have the Shadow Quagsire for this Carbink, and we're going to be able to win this game really easily here. They only have one chance, is if we don't shield this, and looks like we do shield, and we're going to be able to get to another Rock Slide here. This Aqua Tail doesn't quite KO, but we do have another one, so this is all but GG's. So well played by us, able just to maintain alignment, honestly, but they were running some pretty spicy stuff. Haven't seen a ton of go to there. I don't even know what other moves it can run, to be totally honest. Let us know if you know. Alright, next we got the Zweilous versus our Mandibuzz here. Ideally, we would have wanted the Steelix on the Zweilous, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So we're going to stay in with our Mandibuzz, throw these Aerial Aces, and looks like they're going to be able to get to a move here. We're going to assume it's the Body Slam. Indeed, it is the Body Slam. They have back-to-back Body Slam. So we're actually going to shield here so that we potentially don't get farmed down. So we're going to put the pressure right back on them to make a decision. Are they going to shield, or are they going to let this go after this one? So this one here will determine if they want this lead. So it looks like they do want the lead. So they are going to be able to get to another Body Slam here. So there you go. It looks like the lead was important, but now this gives us farm down for our Steelix. They decided to switch out of that situation, realizing that we were going to get the farm down. Now, luckily, we have energy advantage with our Steelix versus the Superior, because definitely we don't want the Superior on our Shadow Quagsire. We tank the first Frenzy Plant. It is good neutral damage. Gets us into the yellow, and we know that there's switch locked, so we're going to try to farm down. We do get the farm down, which is key, because now we're going to be able to come back in with our Quagsire. This Quagsire here potentially can win out the game. We're going to have to shield here, because eventually they're going to get to another Hydro Cannon. And so we're going to go for this Aqua Tail bait. Do we get the shield? Yes, we do get the shield. Oh, and we get the CAP tie here. So do we survive a Hydro Cannon? We do survive a Hydro Cannon, but this Aqua Tail here is not going to do enough damage because it is a resistant move. Trying to get to another move, but unfortunately it does not happen. We know that this Psychic Feint here probably won't be enough. Let's find out. Yeah, not enough to beat the for Alligator in the back, unfortunately. So GG's to our opponent. That was just a tough backline against that for Alligator. For Alligator is just way too spammy for a backline. Maybe if we had a little bit more energy on our Steelix, we would have been able to figure out that situation. So looks like the Ninetales was introduced. We're going to switch into our Steelix here. Steelix is going to get immediately met with a Crocalor. So this is a really good switch for them. They're going to get to another move here, but we're going to threaten a shield, at least. So this Psychic Feint here does threaten the potential KO. But because they are throwing this move here, we're going to decide to double shield and just farm down. So that was our only hope right there. We have a good amount of energy that we can throw back at the Superior. The Superior here is debuffed for now, and now we can come back in with our Mandibuzz, and then we can switch into our Quagsire. Quagsire here has to deal with this Ninetales. We are going to throw an Aqua Tail bait here because they are definitely going to probably shield. And then here we have to survive a Weather Ball. Do we survive a Weather Ball from this range? Yes, we do. We're not going to be able to survive another charm, so we throw this Aqua Tail here. And now we're just going to hope we have enough energy. Oh, no. No CAP tied there because we're going to over-farm just one count. This Arrow Ace doesn't quite KO, but we're looking for the farm down. No farm down, and they are able to switch out immediately to get their superior's energy off. So GG's to our opponents, man. The alignment there was just horrible. We just had no wiggle room at all. We got basically counter for counter. All right, another terrible situation, but we do have 2 answers for that Galvantula. So let's see if we can wiggle out of this situation. We do have a little bit of energy advantage with our Steelix. We go for the Psychic Bane. We do get a shield for this Gallade, thankfully. We're going to let this one go because we're anticipating a Leaf Blade. Trying to get to another move here. Now we have a decision to make. We can shield here and then farm down, I believe. Yeah, we're going to shield here to farm down. So we do switch, win the switch, and we get the energy advantage for that front line there. So GG's to our opponent, able to flip that game quite easily. The only way we lose there is if we got close combat, so they would have just maintained alignment. So here we go again. We got another terrible lead. We're going to switch into our Shadow Steelix. Shadow Steelix going to get this Psychic Bane thrown towards this Dugong. Here, we're going to have to assume we can tank these moves. We're going to over-farm just a little bit here. They do try to catch a move, but we were aware of that. We throw the Crunch to do some good neutral damage. Trying to get to another Crunch here. Okay, fantastic. We do get to another Crunch. And now we can chip away at this Steelix because we are assuming this Mandibuzz is going to be able to tank all the moves from this Steelix because most of the moves that people are running, especially with their charge moves, are resisted by this Mandibuzz. So we're going to try our best to farm a lot. We're thinking about, do we want to try to throw the move here or keep farming? We decided to keep all that energy and we're looking for the farm down. So it looks like we do get them to switch out. All right, so now we're going to have to go for some base. One Aqua Tail goes through. We do get the shield. We're going to keep farming. A little bit of lag there, unfortunately. And then we're going to go for another Aqua Tail bait. Do we get the second shield? No second shield, but we are able to chip away at this Dragonair. So much so that we get it into the low red. So low red is pretty decent. We're going to have to shield here and get off a move. Let's see if they end up shielding here to get off their own move. So they decided to just let it go, actually. Now we have to deal with this Dugong. This Dugong, however, has some energy left over. And this Icy Wind is going to debuff our attack, unfortunately. So one Arrow Ace goes through, gets shielded. And then we're going to try our best to take out this Dugong and have enough energy to take out their Steelix still. So unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen because this Mandibuzz is going to go down here. So GG's to our opponent, unable to come back out of that situation. Check out this team if you haven't already and let us know if you enjoyed the video.